One of the reasons that this show has existed for 4 seasons is to start the day with some coffee, a little bit of laughter, maybe a smile on your face, and, of course, food and fun places and a little bit of mayhem. We try and get some beach time in there, and I'm sorry, I hate starting the show like this, but we've lost another very important person in our community, and I just want to acknowledge that before the show gets started this morning. We begin with some very sad news. On your screen right now is Larry DeVries. Larry is in our town, our community of roughly 50,000, the most famous chef and one of the most famous teachers that taught at Crocus Plains in the culinary arts program, and he passed away yesterday. His wife Virginia putting the news on social media that after a brief illness, I saw Larry this summer and had the opportunity to work with Larry on multiple occasions, and he was just a kind soul and shared much love through his abilities to cook, and has touched the lives of literally thousands of young people across Manitoba. And he and Virginia were married for 40 years. And they had a son, Lucas, who I just saw last week. Larry will be enormously missed by family, friends, colleagues, students, everybody he met. And as Virginia said, our loss is heaven's gain. But boy, no one could cook it up like Larry. No one could cook it up like Larry. And he will be missed. Big supporter of me, big supporter of the show. And it's with heavy hearts that we get into a Thursday. Thanks, Larry. It's food, it's fun places, it's mayhem, and boy, we go from a lot of U.S. election stuff to virtually none. I think we have one little U.S. election story. It's a fun one, too, because we're back to our regularly scheduled craziness on a Thirsty Thursday. Good morning, Sunseekers. Would you believe some guy tried to return a television yesterday? That's not big news. The thing is, he bought this TV in 2002, and we're going to tell you if the store took the TV back, where could this happen? 2000, my daughter, who's 21, wasn't even born then. Here's the U.S. election story. TikTokers going viral for sharing tips on leaving the United States. It's the hottest video on the internet right now. How to get the hell out of the lower 48. Speaking of TikTok, TikTok is closed. There are moving trucks, a big U-Haul in front of TikTok headquarters in Canada. The Canadian government stepped in late yesterday. I don't know if this has anything to do with the election or it's random or whatever, but TikTok has offices in many of the countries that they do business, and including here in Canada, and they came in and the police shut it down, and the moving trucks are there, and TikTok is closed. They're being kicked out of the country. But we can still use the app. And that being said, I want to say a special good morning to our friends on TikTok. For the time being, it's good to have you. For how long we have you, I don't know, because times are changing. There will be something new to wake up to every day in the next 4 years. You just never know what's going to come. Speaking of Canada, though, and we were talking about this with ham and pineapple pizza being invented in this country. It's not the only one. The 9 food and drinks you probably didn't know were invented in Canada. That's coming up on the show. We also have the latest franchise restaurant that is in some trouble. This is a sit-down restaurant, and they are closing locations. I know these stories get tiresome, but we have one locally that is doing fine to our best of our knowledge, but we'll tell you what chain it is coming up. And the 10 places you're most likely to get the flu, according to medical experts. And this is valuable information because we're coming into that time where we have a lot of people with sniffles and sore throats and bad tummies and it's so. Oh, and a new sponsor announcement added to the family. I can't wait to tell you about that. That is coming up on the show. New sponsor alert to add to our existing list. So I'm super excited. And Nick's excited that the Eli camera is back, but we traded it for Oak Lake. So the fried chicken's at Oak Lake now. Arden it doesn't like to update. Okay, everybody, who's ready for some beautiful weather? Oh, man, you are in for a gorgeous day, guys. This is insanity. This is incredible. Our normal now is 0 for the daytime high, and we're going to hit 12 in the sunshine today, plus 12 in the sun. Absolutely incredible. For tomorrow, sunshine and 11, and we're getting into a Veterans Day, Remembrance Day long weekend. So Friday, sunshine at 11, Saturday, sunshine and 15, clouds on Sunday, but still warm, high of 11 degrees. Absolutely awesome. Single digits return next week, so let's enjoy this beautiful weather. Even Remembrance Day, if you're going to be taking in one of the Remembrance Day or Veterans Day services in our area, temperatures are going to be well above normal. The sunshine returns on Monday the 11th, and we expect a high of 7 degrees. So that is absolutely fantastic. What a way to start the day. That's a better way to start the day. And here's a look at our map this morning where things are really cold. And I'll tell you, the U.S. West is getting pummeled with cold air. This also is rather curious to me. Even Western Canada is not as cold as Idaho, Nevada, Utah. It is blistering cold. They're waking up to temperatures between -3 and -12 in the U.S. West. And keep it there. I don't feel bad. I'm just like, oh, what is going on here? This is pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome. Nothing on the radar, so let's get going. Let's see who we've got to say good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. It's a Thirsty Thursday on the show, and I hope you had a great day yesterday. And we're able to calm down those who are gloating about the U.S. election victory. And for those who are a little sad, hopefully you're able to turn that frown upside down, calm them down, tell them to breathe. Everything is good. Look at the sun is going to come up today. It's going to come up and it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be awesome. But you know that. You know that because we had Tasha in here with her sunshine and coffee emojis and MJ, and they're talking as we're getting things warmed up this morning. Megan Wallachik is here on TikTok this morning. Megan is saying, open TikTok, don't close TikTok. Nah, I don't know about that. Megan, they need some North American buyers. They need some North American buyers for TikTok. Otherwise, we're going to be in Canada and in the U.S. too. I mean, no one knows what Trump's going to do. He's been fairly quiet on that front. 1 minute he's saying it's great. Next minute he's taking China to the mat. So we'll have to wait and see. Road Reverend is here on Twitch. Cheryl, too. Quinton, good morning. Amanda and MJ, too. Leslie's here on TikTok. So is Kim. And Big Cheek Chief. Is this a news show on TikTok? Because I want to talk about Trump. Ha, ha, ha. No, it's not really. It's just a show. Just a show. I don't want to be a news show because news shows are kind of dying. Well, at least on the mainstream media. But and news is not fun. We want to have some fun, some conversations, some jokes, some good food. We got beach time. We're going to the beach today. What beach? Damn, they're getting storms in Mexico and southern U.S., lots of Gulf storms, so really crappy weather. I think, is it Rio today? No, Jamaica. We're going to Jamaica for our beach break today, so that's coming up. Good morning, Megan on Facebook. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hi, Cindy and Mavis and Borrowed Bean and Zumba Bernice, and Janine is here with her amazing emoji parade as well. And Mary T is here on TikTok. Good morning, Mary, and Pauline, too. Hi, Pauline. Nice to see you. Cindy said, oh, because Cindy was on the road. Now, so she watched the show on demand, which you can do on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Also, the first hour is on YouTube, if that's easier for you. But both hours are on Twitch, and the first hour lives on YouTube. Cindy says, after watching the show on demand yesterday, wanted to weigh in on Die Hard being a Christmas movie and cereal before milk. And yes, dog people are better than cat people. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, cereal before the milk. No. This is all wrong. Hi, Kim. Nope. Good to have you back, Cindy. I'm glad that you got around safe. Did you see 19-car pileup on those icy roads? It's gotten me checking every day, guys. I'm checking the roads to make sure that we don't have any icy conditions. I know we have to rely on other people reporting that, but boy, we're into that time of year where bad things can happen rather quickly. 19-car pileup. This happened near Selkirk. And there was an accident involving several vehicles that injured 2 people just west of Winnipeg. So easy does it on the roads, okay, guys? Barb is here on Facebook. Good morning from Carmen, Manitoba. Carmen, Manitoba, let's have the bell. Good morning, Barb in Carmen, Manitoba. Zuba Bernice comment on the passing of our friend Larry. He had the biggest heart. And he had the biggest barbecue grill. We've paid our tributes to start the show, and now we're going to talk about Larry again. We're going to circle back, and I'm going to tell you a great story about Larry and the story about me and Larry and the biggest grill you have ever seen in your life. We'll talk about that. It's a great story. I think of it. Every time I see a grill like that, I think of Larry, and when I see Larry, I think of this grill. Hi, Jody. Mavis is here, too. Nick, Christine Loomis, hello, Berto, Pauline. Oh my gosh, Borrowed Bean. Students took his classes because he made it fun and interesting. And apparently, wicked pizza buns. He had the most kick-ass recipe for pizza buns in the world. I'm sure someone in the community has got it. I think that Jeff probably does. Jeff, I'm going to have to get it off Jeff. We're going to have to make sure that folks have access to it. Nick says, I figured that this would have been Trump's first move. Get rid of TikTok, the fake news of social media. No, He's going after mainstream media. Why, I don't know. I was talking to a friend about this yesterday. Trump was one of the first people to do zero appearances. Zero. 60 Minutes? Nothing. Meet the Press? No. What's the other show? There's Meet the Press. There's 60 Minutes. All the political shows, the Sunday shows, he never appeared once. Not once. J.D. Vance did a couple of times, but he shunned the mainstream media and won anyway. However, he did a ton of podcasts, including the big one, Joe Rogan. So if you can hear my voice, if you can see what's on your screen, you are part of the new media movement. You are. This is where it's at. Not this show particularly, maybe locally to some degree, but around the world, this is it now. This is what's happening. People are shutting the TVs off. They, unfortunately, are not reading the newspaper if they have one published in your community anymore. And no, so this is, but we've known that for a while, but I think this election kind of proved it, that didn't need the mainstream media, and then he just trashed them. Didn't like that part, but, ignoring them is another thing. Pat is here on Facebook. So is Ange. Zach is here, too, on TikTok for the time being. Hi, Zach. Christine has a request. She says that should be the Arden camera. That's because I need the Arden camera. Oh, you need this Arden camera. Right, you're from that area. Of course you are. You're headed to Gladstone today, and it's still not updating. Sorry about that. That's Manitoba Highways. We'll get on that, though. Shorts and sandals, weather, no snow till December the 24th. We can only hope. Boy, we got a lot of folks in again today. Yesterday, I'm not going to toot my own horn. I should do it Trump style. I have to tell you that yesterday, it was post-election, 4 seasons of the Tyler Glen Show, highest rated show in our history. Highest rated show, yes. And you know what? I know what comes next. People say, okay, so you had more listeners and viewers yesterday than any time in over 2 years and 4 seasons. What does that mean? What kind of numbers are we talking? It's thousands of people, and we had listening and watching yesterday's show in one show, as many as we have for an entire week. We had an entire week's worth of audience in one show yesterday. We took down my website yesterday. If you saw, some of the stuff was coming in late. It crashed my website. Had nothing to do with this show. Had everything to do with people looking for information. That's all. I take zero credit. We're here streaming online day after what could have been the end of the world as we know it. And that's why. I take zero credit, but I do want to thank you for making that happen, because you were part of that huge group. Thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you to our new sponsor who is joining the family. Ladies and gentlemen, Winners Bell, our new sponsor, Headley's Health Hut. Yes, Headley's Health Hut of Brandon. Welcome aboard. You will find them on Richmond Avenue. Randy and Michelle, I'm going to show them to you now. Here they are, looking fantastic. This is Randy and Michelle, everybody. I want you to meet them. There they are, Headley's Health Hut, and they have got some absolutely amazing products in this store. Now, for those locally, you'll recognize them and the store as a very popular place in our mall. We have one shopping center. They used to be there. They have built a brand new facility, beautiful new store. I'm going to show you some pictures of it here. Just supplements. They've got, Quentin, good place to get your way. Oh, way. They've got protein products. They've got gluten-free products. They've got vitamins. They've got natural products. They've got beauty products. Take a look at this. You want sugar-free products, Lindy? Oh, look at this. Yeah, because we talk about it all the time, taste testing stuff. Is it sugar-free? They've got sugar-free and gluten-free and allergy-free. If you got allergies and stuff like that. So we're really excited about that, because we taste test a lot of food on the show. We eat a lot of food on the show. We had a lot of fun with food and fun places. But sometimes people can't have the stuff. They've got allergies and so on. Now we got that cased. Now we got that covered. Isn't that exciting? So congratulations and thank you so much for your support. Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue. They are just east of Murray GM. If you can find Murray's, just go down a little bit on Richmond Avenue there. And you shall find Headley's Health Hut. Keeping the Pink is here. Okay, so let's get the good thing started. Yesterday's good thing, and that is my first good thing. And it's my new friends. Well, I've known them for a while, but new friends to the show, Randy and Michelle. Go in and tell them I was talking about them, and I showed their pictures. They were kind of shy to take a picture. No, let's take a picture. Oh, Angela, you're kind. I can't do it without you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. If you're not here, their show just doesn't happen. And like I say, continues to grow. And I thank you so much. It's all about just having a little bit of fun to start the day. Because there's going to be days of heaviness coming our way. And let's just have a coffee and some beach time and talk about some fun stuff. Thanks, MJ. I appreciate that. And Cindy says, welcome to Headley's Health Hut, to the Beach Bunker. Boy, they got some neat stuff in there. They make peanut butter. They have a machine where they dump a thing of peanuts, like just straight peanuts, nothing else. They're not even salted. They do take them out of the shell. So they come out of the shell into this machine, and then I'm gonna make a video of it. And then out it comes, warm peanut butter, no salt, no sugar, no additives, no preservatives, nothing. It is amazing. Now, I have to tell you, I put a little bit of salt on mine. It is the best thing I've ever put on toast. I cheated. I put a little bit of salt, like just a tiny. And it seems weird to put salt on your bread, but oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Thanks, Nick. Thank you, Keeping the Pink, for welcoming Headley's Health Hut. Thank you. Oh, and Angela loves that store. Well, and it's a great store for people who have needs for natural health care, natural stuff, natural. I don't want to use the word additives. You know what I'm talking about. And then people who have allergies, and stuff like that. And they've got gluten-free food in there. All kinds of selection of gluten. And guess who's gotten into that? Remember Ida from Ida's Catering? She is supplying certified gluten-free food in the store. So it's come full circle. It's awesome. Boiled bean, you got to get in there. You're going to love it, I promise. It's gorgeous. Cindy's GT, snow was gone when I got home. Yes, I love that. Okay, so if you're new to the show, we like to start with some positivity. So real quickly, just type in GT and then something good that happened from yesterday. We call it yesterday's good thing. It's a good way to get things rolling to start the day. Hi, Kathy. Kathy's joining us on TikTok for the time being. While we have it. KDD 4380, love Headley's. They're so helpful and knowledgeable in there. Just nice people, too. Speaking of nice people, going to be hanging out with Greg and Rhonda tonight for a little bit. Probably grab a coffee. And I want to check out what's going on with these trading cards because this is a big deal. These kids love these hockey trading cards. I can't believe we're going to get them away from their phones for a little bit. How exciting is this? So tonight at Tim Hortons on 18th and Tim Hortons in Dauphin, it is NHL hockey card trading night. They're $1.50 with the purchase of a beverage, and people have been collecting them. And you get duplicates, you got triplicates, and now it's trading card night. And there's going to be all kinds of prizes, free draws, giveaways, special guests, and more. That will happen tonight. And 1 week from tonight, there's two of them. Tonight at Tim's on 18th and in Dauphin, and 1 week from tonight on 18th and at Tim's in Dauphin, 6 until 8. And you know what? The Holiday Smile Cookies, that is coming up fast. November 18th is when you're going to be able to get them again. And you can pre-order your Holiday Smile Cookies and do some tremendous good in the community by visiting timhortonswestman.ca. That's timhortonswestman.ca. And it's Black Friday. It's November. Guess who got a jump on Black Friday? Leon's. Our friends at Leon's. they've got a Black Friday sale that's about to start today. So the selection is best for Sunseekers because you are the very first to hear about this. They call it the Why Wait? Let's do Black Friday Now sale. And it's huge. 50% off select furniture and mattresses. So if your butt's going on it, you're not sitting on a stove. You're not sitting on your fridge. If your butt or your back is going on it, it's on sale. 50% off select furniture and mattresses at Leon's. Why wait? Black Friday is now at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. KDD. Sharon says my GT's got my cat back and new tires. Oh, that is fantastic. That's awesome. The cat came back the very next day. You thought he was a goner, but he wasn't. That's a local reference to a Canadian singer by the name of Gordon Lightfoot, who did a duet with Anne Murray in 1975 called The Cat Came Back the Very Next Day after having an affair with a snowbird. Take these tiny wings and fly away. K-Nix-To, GT, got to watch my daughter play hockey, and her team won. Yeah! Start with some winning. KDD had some Christmas shopping. Oh, just shopping. Oh, I'm seeing Christmas and shopping, and I got confused. But got a good chunk of Christmas shopping done. Oh, no, you were Christmas shopping. And stores are already getting nuts. Well, this is it. I was thinking about that this morning as I'm getting ready for the show, thinking that we've got Remembrance Day, Veterans Day coming up on Monday, and then it's like the Christmas wheels come off. Tuesday, it is going to be insane. It's going to be Mariah Carey, wall to wall, All I Want for Christmas Is You, over and over on repeat for the next 8 weeks. And it feels weird because we're going to have these temperatures that are double digits in the sunshine. It's still fall, borderline summer. Barbecue is going to have some patio time this weekend, getting that yard work all finished up. And yet Christmas stuff is going to be, you can get those Christmas lights up, Christmas decorations in the yard without any pain whatsoever. You could actually put your Christmas lights up this year on this long weekend in shorts and sandals. How often does that happen? Jody's GT got a new sewing machine. Oh, yeah. Make me some new pants, Jody. I need some new fat pants. Sharon just types in car. Car? Did you get a new car? Did you get a new car, Sharon? Oh, my gosh. And I think MJ's going to round things out. Got the kids some winter gear, getting prepared. Had a great lunch with a friend. Got a winter coat. Oh, you had an amazing day yesterday. You get the bell, too. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for sharing, guys. That's how we like to start the day, with lots of good stuff. Yesterday's good thing. Thank you so much. We're going to keep the good train going by heading off to Jamaica. Who wants to go to Jamaica? Of course you do. This is what we call a beach break. And we have a little sip of coffee, and we're going to have some beach time together now, just briefly for about 90 seconds or so.
Got the rhythm in my feet.
Got the rhythm.
From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun.
This is Negril, Jamaica, by the way.
Clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright. No clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day. Gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel.
Oh, yes, it's a Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's a big weekend. What a beautiful shot of Rick's Cafe. Negril, Jamaica, live shot. The sun is shining in Jamaica as you watch this. And we've got some sun coming through here in southern Manitoba. Let's take a look outside, shall we? And it is looking real good. Oh, my God. It does not get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look at the radar is clean. The sun is coming out. Roads are good. We're coming up on the middle of November, and we're in double digits. Can you tell I'm just a little excited? Sunshine and 12 degrees for the high today. What are you going to do this weekend? Tell me. Come on. Tell me in chat. What are you going to do with this gift that you've got here, this beautiful weather? 12 in the sunshine for today. Friday, sunshine at 11. If you're inside, I think it's illegal for you to be inside over the next 48 hours. I am going to come in my police costume and, hey, what are you doing inside? Get out. Get out. Well, Tyler, I work in an office. I can't just get up and go outside. They'll fire me. Pretend you smoke. You got to go for a smoke break. How come everybody else gets to have a smoke break? And then you don't smoke, so who cares? It's a little white lie. It's a little white. Go outside. 12 today, 11 on Friday. Saturday 15, Sunday 11. Oh, this is fantastic. Just absolutely awesome. My Christmas lights, my Christmas decorations will be done this weekend. And I will be ready for Tuesday, ready for the let's turn it all on. Even though some of my neighbors have had theirs on since Labor Day. I'd pay you to come to my office. Well, how much money do you have? All right. No shows, though. It'd be like, okay. Oh, there's a policeman at the door. Well, hello there. Yes, I'm policeman Arnie, and you've been a very, very bad girl. I think you should step outside right now. And that's it. You're confusing now with a bachelorette party. Boom, 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 boom. Cindy's going to be outside most of the day today. Amanda says, my daughter is riding in Jump for the Cure horse show this weekend. Now, when they were planning that, Amanda, I bet you they weren't thinking, oh, let's have horses out there and have you on a snowmobile suit. Out in the freezing cold, winds blowing, horses going, what the fuck are we doing out here? This is insane. No, that's what they were thinking. They were thinking, well, we'll just hope for the best. They couldn't have possibly known that the weather was going to be so perfect for this Jump for the Cure. This is a miracle. This is awesome forces at work for your fundraiser. I'm so excited for your daughter, Amanda, because they're raising money for breast cancer. It is going to be an amazing weekend. This is divine intervention as far as I'm concerned. Divine. Mavis says, finishing getting the yard book, getting all caught up. Christine's like, I work at a credit union. Oh, so that means there's lots There's lots of staff that we would have to pull outside and say, hey, let's go. Let's go. It's time to have some fun outside. Let's take a look at the air temperature. And it's so nice that we can gloat because the U.S. West is so cold. Oh, boy. Very, very cold. And, yeah, that's that. Do we even need to do the wind chill? No, let's just come right back because I've got some exciting news. I got a second gig that starts today, actually. I could have put this in good news, yesterday's good thing, but I did not. I am going to be the person responsible for staff motivation at this company called, maybe you've heard of them, TikTok. And they just sent me my first memo. So I'm super excited. So it begins today. I have to go to the Canadian offices of TikTok, and I'm going to be that guy. You know how they have at certain department stores where it's like, who's the best? We are. Who's number one? We are. Who's going to take on the day? We are. I'm going to lead that cheer for TikTok. Can you believe that? It's amazing. And I got my first memo. I guess I won't be doing that job. No, it's been canceled. Dear Tyler, TikTok Canada is closed, and you cannot motivate our staff anymore. I don't know if they even needed motivation. Can't believe it. I was so excited, you guys. Figured I was going to motivate you. What the hell is going on? Why do these opportunities slip through my fingers like that? Of course. In all seriousness, Canada has banned TikTok. The offices are closed. In related news, I saw on Facebook Marketplace there are some people who need some help moving. Moving trucks have shown up, and if you have some time to spare, they are lifting office boxes and so on into U-Haul vans, and they could use the help. Of course, we're talking about the crew at TikTok. Now, if you're a fan of TikTok, and we live stream on TikTok, we love TikTok. We love TikTok. It's not the best. It's in China. They do business in China. They're from China. Can't say China. And so there's some real serious security concerns apparently in Canada, and so they've shut her down. Oh, and it's not just one office. Here I thought it was in Toronto, but they have an office in Vancouver too. So both offices, they'll need extra help loading up those boxes. And this came fast, like out of nowhere. 1 minute I'm looking at news on the election from yesterday, and then the next minute I am seeing that the Canadian government has basically swooped down and has shut the offices down. So again, if you're a fan of the TikTok, just be on notice that, well, and it's worth noting for this show too. I think if you do periodically catch this show live streaming 1 minute and then one day we're not there anymore. That's how fast these things happen now. Is that one day you're here, the next day you're gone. It is the social. That's why we live stream on so many different platforms. So Twitch is the main one. And Twitch is owned by Amazon. So I think we're pretty good. That's why that is the tree trunk of the operation. And then we've got sides like YouTube and Facebook and X and TikTok. And you can still use TikTok, but the Canadian government has come to the conclusion that the activities of the app are in contradiction to apparently some laws that they will not elaborate on. Innovation Minister François Philippe Champagne. Now, if that is not the most condescending style name I've ever heard in my life. François Philippe Champagne. Of course, last name like Champagne. My last name is Champagne. In Saskatchewan, it's Johnson. Yeah, Mark Johnson here. My name's Mark Johnson. Nothing special. No champagne here. It's just pill. This is just Pilsner. My name is Mark Johnson Pilsner. Francois Philippe Champagne. And you have to say it like that. Champagne. And he talks like that, too. If you've ever seen this guy, he talks like this on Champagne. How can you not? Your name is Champagne. Champagne. Anyway, he's in charge of all this stuff. And he says, I am not at liberty to go into much detail, but I know Canadians will understand the TikTok is not there no more. The vague implication of spying justifies limiting the reach of a foreign-owned media company, they say. So TikTok is a media company. Do I have a media company? Am I a media company? Holy crap. However, this has caused concern for other social media companies, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Of course, Facebook and Instagram are Meta, right? But this is Chinese ownership, whereas Twitter, X, is American. That's Musk. Instagram and Facebook also American. So undoubted that will go down. But anyway, that's what's happening in the world of TikTok this morning. That they are closing the operations, which is not great because the viral videos going around right now are on TikTok, and they have to do with a lot of young people saying, how can I get out of the United States? In fact, Google has seen a surge in searches of how do I move to Canada? This happens after every U.S. election. Now, I have to ask you this. Finish this sentence. Yes, you can move to Canada, but please be aware that blank. Finish the sentence. Because we are a welcoming group of people. We have a lot of folks that come from all over the world to join us up here in Canada. Yes, you are welcome to come to Canada, but the thing that you should know is, or what is the thing that we should tell people when they come here? To warn them, to tell them, to share with them, to prepare them. And I think my first one out of the gate, because it's the big reason that I'm in Canada, and I like it. It's not working as well as it should. But it is something that is uniquely Canadian and that we're proud of. It's our healthcare system. But all my American friends think I can just go get open heart surgery next Tuesday, and they give me a coupon for, a free windshield fluid next time I fill up at the gas bar, and a Tim Hortons donut out the door, and a pat on the backside. It's like, oh, Canada, it must be so fantastic to live up there. No, it doesn't kind of work that way. It doesn't work that way. And we get it. I don't know about you. Maybe you get a lot of questions from your American friends or people on social media about our healthcare system. Probably number one for me is the healthcare, followed by cold and hockey, which, I'm uncomplimentary to both of those things, mainly the cold. I just tell everybody, you know what? Hockey is the dream. It's like football for you guys. In every small town, there's a football team. Every team here, or every small town here, has a hockey team, and everyone's going to play in the NHL. It's the way out of the tundra. It's the way to fight your way out of the expensive, cold, communist tundra up to the Big Apple of New York, to the big time of America. America. Trev says he would warn them about Justin Trudeau. That gets the winner's bell, yes. But I have an app now that every time Justin Trudeau opens his mouth, I see him talk, but it's the teacher from Peanuts. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. And I just laugh. You're an idiot. You are just really not a very smart individual, are you, Justin? And I like that I can't hear your voice. Wah, 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 wah. Moron. MJ says, if you're going to move to Canada, the thing you need to know, the thing we have to warn you about is, and I invite you to take part, put your comments in chat for our Canadian viewers and listeners. What do we need to warn them about when they're coming? What do we have to... MJ says, shit's expensive. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that is probably the number one thing I get from friends who come to visit. To go, whoa, you pay a lot for stuff up here. Stuff is expensive. Oh, yeah. If you want to live in a country where there's no guns and a free trip to the ER, you're going to pay, man. You're going to pay. Because we have to pay the bill of Champagne. Francois-Philippe Champagne needs a big check. Champagne. That's going to be. He needs a show. It is time for the Jean-Paul-Philippe Champagne show about the Montreal Canadiens. No one will watch, but bet you there'll be lots of swearing and anger. Derek says that if you're going to come to Canada, something you should know is that the Canadian government hates its own people. It sure feels like that way. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I hate using hate. It sure feels that way, though. But I think that's why so many people on social media were excited about the big change south of the border. I don't think some of them were necessarily fans of Mr. Orange, but they were fans of, you know what? If you're not going to listen to us, we're going to throw you out. I think they're a fan of that because we have that building up here. You're not listening. Skippy said, wah, 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 before I put my filter on him. They're telling us what we want. You want this. Canadians say that they... What Canadians? You're not talking to anybody. You're not listening to anybody. It's time to throw you out. So I don't know if the government hates its people. They just don't listen. But that may not be unique just to us, as we have seen. Quentin says, things are farther away than they seem. Objects are like, it's the opposite of when you're driving in your car. You know how in your car, objects are closer than they appear? In Canada, caution, things are further than they appear. And we have only one interstate. It's very easy to remember because it's the first number of all the numbers, and it's not 0. So what's after 0? Ta-da! You'll never get lost in Canada. It is the second largest country on the planet. You'll never get lost. We've got one interstate road, and it's Highway 1. You got Interstate 94, Interstate 36, Interstate 16, and then there's the interchange. And then you get lost in Atlanta, and it's like, oh, my God, I'm headed down to Florida. I was trying to get to Detroit. Holy crap. These things are going round and round. It's too confusing. I'm too stressed. I can't drive in America. Oh, Canada. And then, we make fun of people who say, hey, you're from Canada. Do you know Tim in Vancouver? I do, actually. I always say that now. I say, yeah, I think I do know him. Really? Yes, no, I don't. It's a freaking big city. Like, Vancouver is like a massive place, man. The country is huge. But I can give you directions from Vancouver to Toronto. Go up to Highway 1, and that's it. That's pretty much it. You're there. Go to Highway 1. Done. Janine says, that's what I need for Krista. Richard says, good morning. Derek says, in Canada, it is illegal to defend yourself, your property, and your family. Expect court should you hurt someone who invades you. This is correct. Things you need to know. However, you can, within the boundaries of the law, insult people. So, Let me give you an example. If someone is breaking into your home and they're trying to steal your car, you can tell them that their pants don't match their shirt. Excuse me, what kind of fashion reject are you? Your shirt doesn't match your pants. In Canada, that is legal. Now, I have had much success with that. I've had many intruders stop in their tracks and say, "Whoa, what? What are you talking about, man? I thought when I got... Oh, man, my roommate's been doing the laundry again. Shit, man. It's supposed to match." And then he doesn't rob you. So, no, you don't need a baseball bat or a gun. And yes, they will put you in jail if you use those things. Instead, you're allowed to insult them on their choices of clothing. You can tell them, "Please leave, please." I said please, and there's no limit on how many times you can say please in Canada. Some countries limit it, only 3 per customer. Not in Canada. You can say please 12 times if you want. Please don't break in. Please. And again, like it's like magic. The burglar looks up at you. His eyes soften, and immediately he drops his screwdriver in your garage door. He slowly closes it, and sometimes you even get an apology. "I'm sorry." And that's when you say it's okay. That's part of the beauty of living in Canada, because that's just the kind of country we are. Oh, Canada! Just say please. It works all the time. Borrowed Bean says we would tell them tax upon tax upon tax. Tax, tax, tax. But it's fun. They make it fun. When you live in Canada, a lot of us are wondering what we should do with that extra little bit of money that we have. You know, we would probably waste it on a hockey game, or we would waste it on a new vehicle, or we would waste it on something called food. No, that would be wasteful. Instead, we come together as a country and we say, "Hey, Jerry, what are you doing this weekend?" I'm going to e-transfer a bunch of money to my pal Justin in Ottawa. You know, I should probably do the same. Thanks, man. Go Canada. Yeah, go Canada. Woo! It's all about pulling together. As King Justin once said, we're all in this together. Of course we are. So that is also a Canadian pastime, is taxes. You are correct. And we all love it. So get used to it. Get used to it. You embrace it. You love it. Mavis says, that's it. She's out of here. She is gone. You're not leaving Canada, are you? Come on, Mavis. We need more people paying taxes. Oh no, you're just leaving the show. Okay. And make sure Quentin says you have a shovel. It is very good advice to have a shovel. Shovels are necessary, and we will be using those shovels probably, what's the prediction? Right before Christmas. Because this weekend we've got gorgeous weather. Oh, man. Double digits, have I mentioned? Did you see double digits? Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa. Speaking of Christmas, I got to let you know, the Elkhorn Resort Craft and Bake Sale Market is coming Saturday, November the 23rd. You're going to want to put this in your phone. So, beautiful Riding Mountain National Park, giant hotel and convention center up at Clear Lake. Lots of room there. Even the weather could get cold, so this will be inside at the Elkhorn Resort from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Okay, Elkhorn Resort's Holiday Craft and Bake Sale Market, November the 23rd. Put that in your phone. It is going to be a fantastic event. And not only that, but their wine tasting events are back at the Clarso Nordic Spa. So you're going to want to be a part of that as well. These are hugely popular. This is where they go up. They have a charcuterie board, and you've got all kinds of different wines you're going to be tasting. Use of the spa, 4 wines, 2 white, 2 red, 1 free drink of your or wine of your choice, charcuterie board, and lots of spa time. The first one's coming up fast, November the 12th and the 26th. At the beautiful Elkhorn Resort, Clarkson Nordic Spa. Give them a call or go to elkhornresort.mb.ca. Again, the first wine tasting is coming up on Tuesday, and there's a second one on the 26th. App Law Office, our wonderful friends at App Law Office. If you are in need of some legal advice, buying or selling a property, if you are in need of some information regarding some estate planning, if you are in need of a lawyer or some legal assistance with regards to corporate law, App Law Office is the place to go. They believe in forming lasting relationships while taking care of your legal needs. At 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And finally, Kuiper's Family Bakery. Oh, the smell, you can smell it now. With the long weekend coming up, now is the perfect time to go and stock up on a huge sleeve of Monster cookies. Or maybe a beautiful cheese loaf, cheese bread, cheese biscuits, pizza buns, and a whole lot of other great items at Kuiper's Family Bakery, the best bakery in all of Manitoba. You will find them at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties, you will. And pizza buns, also a huge part of the repertoire of my friend Larry. And we start where we began. And again, our thoughts are with Larry DeVries' family on the passing of the most well-known chef and certainly one of the most well-known teachers.
Bring these cinnamon buns out front, please, for me. Let this drain a little bit longer.
Larry was the culinary arts instructor at Crocus Plains High School, and he did that for decades. He retired, I believe it was like 13 years ago. Here's Larry at work. Oh, we're going to hear from Larry. Look at this. Oh, what was he saying? He's frying up some butter. He's cutting up the onions. Man, this guy can cook. And you know, there's a saying, you never trust a skinny chef. That's true. You don't.
Oh, that looks so interesting. And so I thought, wow, I'd like to take the culinary arts. I'd like to take cooking. And so finally I went down to see the chef. I said, I'd like to take your course. And it was love, first day in the kitchen. I just loved it.
Chief Instructor Larry DeVries. There he is cooking things up. And there's Crocus Plains High School. And I will always remember Larry for the event that we had done at an Oktoberfest. And he introduced me to this grill. It's got a special name, a German name. Oh, and I should have the German name, but I don't. Somebody who is German that is watching or listening to the show will know what the name of this grill is. And it is amazing. We actually cooked on this grill. He did German sausage, all kinds of meats, and it looked just like this. And it was outside of the East End Community Center, I believe, where we had Oktoberfest. And him and I were going to buy one of these. We're going to start a little business and say, hey, we should just go, I'll MC stuff and we'll throw parties and we'll have a barbecue like this. People will go crazy over this. And he's like, you know what? This is so much fun. And him and I sat out there. We enjoyed a few beverages. And we enjoyed the evening air and we cooked on this thing. Actually, he cooked on this thing. I couldn't cook on this thing to save my life. It's moving around. I need the grill that's staying put. And I really don't know, and I should, what the advantage is. It's a German invention. Thank you, Cindy. A Schwenker. A Schwenker sounds like something, a name you'd call somebody. Don't be a Schwenker. Listen, don't be a Schwenker. But Larry had this thing rocked. It was some of the best food I ever had in my life. Larry was loved by the students that he taught, the family that he adored, and the community that he served. Yeah, it's a big loss for us in our community, but I am so very glad that he got some retirement years in, and I do remember, I said, Larry, you're too young to retire. What are you doing? He says to me, life is short, man. Life is short. I want to go and enjoy it. And boy, he certainly knew what he was talking about. So enjoy. Have some cake. Have some cookies. Have some beach time. Go on the vacation. Do something fun. Come with me to Jamaica now.
Oh, so bright. Sunrise kiss feels just right. Beachside bliss, come and find. This sunrise blows my mind. Wake up call, beat of drums. Feel the heat, here it comes. Sea breeze cool, life of fun. Dancing under morning sun. Sunrise fiesta, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. It's a love that's way. Golden sands, endless views. Crystal waves, clear and blue. Hearts are light, sky is true. Moon is here, brand new. Rise and shine, touch the sky. Morning calls, don't deny. Feel the warmth, let it fly. Love the sun, you and I. Sunrise fiesta, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. It's a love that's way. Golden sand, Badalona, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. Beachside love, let's way. Let's way. Wake up call, beat of drums. Feel the heat, here it comes. Sea breeze cool, life of fun. Dancing under morning sun. Sunrise fiesta, every day. Love the sun, come and play. Morning magic, here to stay. It's a love that's way. Golden sands, endless views. Crystal waves, clear and blue. Hearts are light, sky is
Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
rise and
Thanks for being here, guys. Oh my gosh, you know what? I forgot to say farewell
feel the warmth.
to our friends on other platforms. We'll do that shortly in just a second. First, one last look.
Sunrise fiesta.
One last look at Southern Manitoba before we have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok and Facebook and so on, to Ron and Haley and Mama Marchuk. Thank you, Veronica, who also seconds that, oh yeah, Canada is way more expensive than the USA, says Veronica. You got that right. Stan the man. Thank you, TikTokers. We're going to try and stay with TikTok as long as we can as they close things down in the Canadian operations. Oh. Skeeter tells me on TikTok that the Oakley camera's working. It is. Oh, hang on a second here. Hang on. I shall remove the fried chicken. No, don't do it. Bye-bye, fried chicken. There, we can see the sunshine. Look at this. Only 2 cameras now down. Yay. Wait, what about TikTok Canada? The government marched in yesterday afternoon, shut them down, closed them down. Can you help with lifting some boxes today, Molly? They're kicking them out of the country, which could be a sign of some things to come. This beautiful sunshine, schwanker. I love it. It's like sucking diesel. It's the Tyler Glen Show, where we're always sucking diesel. Bring your schwinker and let's have some fun, you bunch of schwinkers. Maybe that should be code for sunseekers. Good morning, you bunch of schwinkers. Sunshine and 12 today, 11 tomorrow, Saturday, sunshine and 15, cloud on Sunday and 11, still well above the normal, which is 0 for this time of year. Normally, we should not be above freezing. We have reached that point in the calendar year where we should have not only frost every single day, but we should have frost basically until April. But that is not happening. We have an extended fall, and it is glorious. It's beautiful. It is awesome. And you know where the cold weather is stuck is in the western U.S. Look at Reno, Nevada, like -8 this morning. Oh, my God. And Colorado and Idaho, look at how cold they are. They're colder than us. Yours is colder than us. So just keep that cold air down there, and we'll keep the warmth here. We're good. We're good with that. And we shall get you back into the beach bunker here, just in time for us to say our farewell. Tracy just busted me in my poppy. She's like, the poppy's supposed to be on the left side. I'm like, listen, poppy police, the microphone is there, and I'm not moving the microphone over here. I want people to see my poppy. Sometimes you have to wear it on the right side. The important thing is wearing a poppy. Got to support our veterans. We have to commemorate those who have given the ultimate sacrifice and to those who continue to sacrifice. Schwanker. She was being a bit of a schwanker. She won't be on TikTok anymore, asked Smalley. No, so far so good. They closed down the business. They're making them close their offices. However, for the time being, they're letting Canadians use the app. So, Lioness, for the time being, I'm on TikTok, but we don't know how long that's going to last. But I can tell you today, I have to say goodbye because we're moving the party over to Twitch. You can also watch through the website that we crashed yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if you could have watched it yesterday because we crashed the website. We had the highest rated show in our history over 2 years, 4 seasons, a week's worth of audience jammed into one episode because everyone was looking for Trump information, election information. I think that's what that was all about. But we broke the system. So we have repaired it. It's operating as it should. Fingers crossed. Thank you again for your support, TikTok. We have got to move over to Twitch. That's our solid platform. We're always there. Knock, knock, knock on wood. It has been so reliable. It's been fantastic. They're the ones that we came to the dance with. Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We have to say goodbye to TikTok. See you later, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock right here. Back again on TikTok. Thanks for those follows and for saying hi. And no more Tyler's Fried Chicken on the roads. Yeah. Oh, and there's Dang Dog. What are you doing over there? Dang Dog, get off of TikTok. Come on, we're moving to Twitch. We're moving to Twitch. Come on, we need you. Oh, hey. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Oh, I know everything. I can see everybody. This is all. I have the special. I'll Twitch you. Okay, we'll see you in a bit because we got to shut this one down. Catch you later. I love that. I love that. Hey, wait a second. You can see me. Listen, I can see everybody. I am see. If you're on your phone, you've ever interacted with me. I can see everybody. I can see. Oh, you're taking a poop. Oh, don't push too hard. Take it easy. Sometimes I'll interrupt. I have the ability. I can just open up the app, and it's just like, hey, oh, Jeremy, don't push so hard. You need more fiber in your diet. What the hell? Who's talking to me? Hey, it's your buddy Tyler Glen. Remember me from the Tyler Glen Show? How are you talking to me right now? I'm on the toilet. It's called social media. It never really shuts down. In fact, we can eavesdrop and see what's going on all around the world. It's fantastic. Brought to you by Big Tech. Yes. Sydney says, focus, Jeremy. Focus. Pick a spot on the wall. Jeremy, calm down. Cheese. Jeremy, you got to knock it off, man. You got to knock off the cheese. and up the fiber. Have you heard of prunes? Prunes can do the body good. Oh, well, we have to say farewell to our other platforms, including YouTube. We're a little late in doing that. I apologize. But we're going to move everything over to Twitch now. So thank you, YouTube. Take care. Have a great day. Stay positive. Sun will come up tomorrow. Beautiful weather today. Get out and enjoy it. But better yet, come and join us on Twitch or on the website at tylerglenshow.com, okay? And that goes for